Okay, perfect. So everything's working. Again, guys, good day, good evening, good afternoon, good morning, depending on where you are. This is Mark. We're starting a few minutes late. We try not to do that, but today we had some technical difficulties. We solved them, and we're here. And again, thank you for waiting. Thank you for your patience. My goal is to explain to you a wonderful blessing that we received, some of us a couple of years ago, some of us a few months ago, in the form of this unusual business slash club that's called Travorium. I'm going to show you how the Travorium club works. I'm going to show you the benefits that you can get from just being a subscriber to our services, to our club. And I'm also, in the second part, I'm going to show you how you can make money. For those who are looking to make money with us, I'm going to show you how to do that. I'm going to ask you to mute your microphones if you can, please. I'm actually going to see if I can do that from here. Probably already too late. But yeah, if you can just do me a favor and mute your mics, that would help. I'm going to minimize this. Okay, here we go. So Travorium, travel emporium, two words combined in one. And that's exactly who we are. And what is it that we do? We call ourselves a better life company because we allow people to travel more, travel better, and travel for less, for a lot less. And also for those who want to generate residual income, earn money online from home or while traveling. Imagine while traveling the world, you can be making money. We offer everything that has to do with travel. Just think of every possible service, including hotels, resorts, cruises, even airline tickets. You can book all of that through our platform, but on some of the services, you're going to get tremendous discounts, some of them less of discounts. Like airline tickets, I'm going to tell you right now, there isn't room in the model of airline industry to give you 50, 70% discounts. On hotels, cruises, and resorts, there is. And I'm going to show you how we're doing that. To eliminate any confusion, what we are not travel agents. So I'm not going to teach you how to become a travel agent because I don't know about you, but I don't want to be booking travel for other people. I have a few friends who are in the travel industry. I know how they live. I know the headaches of dealing with people who are traveling. And that's not something I want to do. I don't know about you. I know how it is to be. I know my friends tell me, when I travel with my travel agent friends, I see that they're always with their laptop, even when we are on the beach or walking around in Portugal recently. They always have to be on their phones and the computers. So we're not that. We're also not timeshare salespeople. We have nothing to do with timeshare. Thank God. I wouldn't be here if it was anything to do with timeshare. So let's continue. You probably want to know, or you should want to know, what Travorium as a company is all about. What's the background? At least that was a question that I had, because if I am to build a business on a foundation, on a platform of a particular company, I want to make sure that it's solid, stable, and it's going to be around for a while. So Travorium has been around for over a decade. We're in 12th year in business. We are completely debt-free. We have no loans, mortgages. We pay for everything in cash. We pay millions in commissions every year, and we're a global opportunity. We're a global business. We operate in over 100 countries. Our headquarters is in California. That's where we started. And we also have offices in Madrid, Spain, and just recently opened an office in Almaty, Kazakhstan. Another question you should have is, who is at the helm of this ship? Who is in control? Well, I met David and Adela Hart, the couple who owns the company. He's the CEO of the company, and I can tell you that I know we're in good hands. They have over 40 years combined experience in traditional business and specifically in direct sales, which is very important, believe me, because this way they know what we are doing in the field, and they're not going to do anything silly like change the numbers, change the compensation plan, or anything like that. which happens, unfortunately, quite frequently in direct sales when the owners of the company have no experience themselves. David already today is planning the strategy for the company for the next 10, 20, 30 years. So we don't have to worry about that. Another question is the industry that we're in, right? We want to build a big business. If you want to build a big business, you want to make sure that the industry is conducive to that the industry is growing and expanding. Travel, I don't have to probably spend too much time. You know that travel is booming. If you look at 10 largest internet companies in the world, you probably know all of them. Two of them, Booking and Expedia, are on that list. So they're making millions and millions and millions and millions of dollars. Travorium is in the same industry, in the same space. We have an opportunity because I'm going to show you our model, and you'll see that our model is much more modern and better than the Booking model. We have a chance of surpassing Booking in size over the next few years. That's why I'm so excited. Imagine being with a company that's just starting out, even though we're 12 years old, but we're just starting out on the way with the current model, which is only 5 years old. Travorium took on this closed club model only 5 years ago. We have a chance to overgrow and surpass Booking. By the way, I forgot to mention, if you have any questions during my presentation, write them in the chat. And when I'm done, I'm going to go to the chat and attempt to answer your questions. Fair? Okay, good. So a little more about the travel industry. It's estimated to be at $10 trillion in 2024. It's huge. It's bigger than any other industry that you can think of, bigger than automobile industry, bigger than oil industry. It's business of dreams, and it's easy to explain, and it's a lot of fun to do. And also it can be done as a side hustle, it can be done very part-time from home. And right now, Travorium has marketplace and timing advantage. What does that mean? In plain English, we're at the right place at the right time. If you look at these two graphs, first one is people wanting to travel, and you can see the numbers going up and up and up. Then it dips through COVID, but then in the couple of years since COVID, we already surpassed the numbers pre-COVID, and the graph keeps going almost vertically up. The same thing for second graph, which is people looking for additional income. After COVID, more and more people are looking for second job, third job, side hustle. We're in the gig economy, and we have what I think is the best gig of them all, where we deal in travel and save people thousands of dollars on travel and make a lot of money. So let's look at the benefits of the club specifically. What is it that we offer our members? Well, first, savings on travel of up to 70%. And I know it's very easy to be very skeptical when we see 70% saving. We've all walked into a store that has a sale sign, and we know that they first marked up the prices. They doubled them and then announced the sale based on those artificially increased numbers. Well, for the next 30 minutes, I'm going to ask you to suspend your disbelief. I'm going to prove to you, I'm going to show you that all these numbers are real, and and then you will decide. But because skepticism is good, skepticism is healthy. But if your skepticism makes you miss amazing opportunities, then it's a problem. So just suspend it for a little bit and pay attention. Open up your ears and open up your mind. So first, savings, substantial savings, real savings on travel. Second benefit, you can accumulate travel points. Think of it as a travel piggy bank. Every month you're accumulating a certain number of points that you can then use to travel. You can pay for your travel with points. And I'm going to show you the way to get those points for free every month. So that actually means you can travel for free if you want to. And the third thing, third opportunity to earn income, again, for those who want to. Nothing in Travorium is mandatory. It's an opportunity for those who want to accomplish whatever they want to accomplish financially, time-wise, quality of life-wise, etc. We make money 24/7 from anywhere in the world using your phone or your laptop. I'm going to now show you specifically 5 different and independent platforms that every member of Travorium gets access to. They work differently, they work independently, but you will have full use of all of them. So the first one, we call it travel site. Think of it as booking on steroids. It works very similarly, except through our travel site, you get tremendous discounts. If you have a question of how is it possible, where do these discounts come from, I will explain when I get into our business model. It's just that we have a different model, a better model than Booking, Expedia, and all the other sites that you know. And that's why I am so excited. I think we're going to win big here. Through our travel site, you can book hotels, car rentals, cruises. Guys, please, microphones, please click on your microphones to me. Thank you. So we can book all of these activities through our travel site. This is what it looks like. If you look at the top, we choose hotels. You can choose car rentals, flights, activities. We're going to choose hotels. And then you're going to specify where you want to go, when, and how many people. And then you click on search. This is what comes up. If you, for example, if you put in New York, and I put in the dates, see if you see the dates here. This is Christmas week. This is the hottest week to go to New York. This is the best time to visit New York. And even though this is a very popular week, we still can give you 581 places for those days. And the discounts start at 38%. The system displays the biggest discounts first, seeing those red rectangles. And then as you go deeper and deeper, the discounts go less, less, and less. We look at Las Vegas. It's 147 hotels. Discounts start at 62%. Dubai, 1,149 hotels, and discounts start at 96%. Again, guys, I know 96%. How is that possible? Well, trust me, I'm going to show you, and you will understand how that works. If you click on one of those, this is what comes up. I blacked out the name of the hotel because this is an open public Zoom. We contractually cannot show the name of the hotel and the price in the same time. But if you want to get into specific, you will get together with the person who invited you here. They can take you to their back office and open it for you, and you can look at specific hotels, specific prices. But for now, just trust me that this is one of the hotels in Dubai. Through us, it's $1,277. This is what, 6 nights. It's a 5-star hotel. Through Booking, same hotel, same nights, $3,560. Guys, I think you'll agree that the difference of $2,282 is not your normal difference. Listen, you are now used to, at least that's what I was doing, spending hours on the internet, jumping from site to site to site, comparing numbers. And if I found something for $20 less, I was extremely proud and happy. The difference of $2,200, $2,300, I never was able to find. And if I did, I probably wouldn't believe it. I would think that there's a hokey site, some sort of a scam. But that's what we offer you. And I'm going to show you why. Where did this difference come from? By the way, I want to let you in on a little secret. You might know this, probably not. You know that out of all the companies that you know, all the sites that you know, the only 2 real ones are Booking and Expedia. Everybody else belongs to either one or the other. So now the question is, why go through the trouble? Why not just be Booking and Expedia? Why create these artificial kayak and hotels, Trivago? Well, they want to create an illusion that you have a choice, that you can spend time and find bargains. And like I said, if you find $20, $15 bargains, you think you've done well. In reality, all the money goes to the same pocket or one of the 2 pockets. These gentlemen and ladies are laughing at us for wasting hours of our time. Okay, let's get back to this. In addition to hotels, you can go to activities tab, And if, let's say, you're in Vegas on September 17th, you can click on Vegas and see, what do I do? Where can I go? What can I do? Well, there's 784 things for you to experience, from helicopter trips to bus trips, and you can get them at deep, deep, deep discounts. Also, you can go to concerts and shows. Vegas has a lot of those, and you can reserve them and buy them through your website at deep, deep discounts. So that's the travel site. Next one is entertainment portal, completely different site. You also can book some travel through here, but what it's known for, what it's strong in, is activities like museums, excursions, concert shows, sporting events shows, theater tickets, movie theater tickets, etc. One thing you need to know, that this site is only available in USA and Canada. If you're in a different country, you will not have access to this particular portal. It might change in the future, but for now, it's only available in the US and Canada. And this is what it looks like. I can tell you that through this site, I found airline tickets where I saved a few dollars.
Что такое?
Guys,
Федя,
microphones, please mute your mics. We can hear you yelling. If you can buy airline tickets at discounts, you save a few $100s. What I like about this site is, if you pick a city, if you live in a particular city, or you're traveling to a particular city and you want to see what you can do in that city as far as activities, you click on cities either in the United States or anywhere in the world and see what you can do as far as museums, excursions, shows, and concerts. That's the entertainment portal. Now, completely different and separate from that is the World Tours platform. This is a unique offering from Travorium. Travorium every year pre-selects and pre-purchases over 100 different trips, different parts of the world at deep discounts. And these are typically 4 or 5-star hotels. And you can buy them at very discounted prices. Plus, you can get that price practically to nothing by using the points. Remember, I mentioned that you're accumulating points here as a member of Travorium. You can use those points to pay for travel. This is what it looks like. So the website looks like this. So this is for the month of October. This is where Travorium offers you certain trips. So you're limited in choice of trips. But if you're planning your vacation, let's say for the next year, and you're open and you want to see where you can go for very cheap, this is the place to turn to. So you can go to in October of this year, you can go to Nashville, Istanbul, Turkey, Cairo, Egypt, Chicago, USA, Cartagena, Colombia, Florence, Italy, Crete, Greece, Algarve, Portugal. Then you will get into November. In November, we can go to Czech Republic, Spain, Vail, etc. It's Barcelona, I can see from here. Here's some prices, so you understand what you can get here. And again, it's going to be hard to believe. We will show you. We'll show you how and where does all this come from. You can go to Venice, Italy. 5 days with breakfast, 5-star hotel, includes glass factory tour and complimentary water shuttle transfer to and from the airport, $360 for 2 people. Dubai, you can go to Dubai. Understand that you have to fly there. The flights are not included in these numbers. This is just the lodging, hotels or resorts. So this is a 5-star hotel in Dubai with breakfast, $99 for 2. Montego Bay, Jamaica, all-inclusive 5-star resorts for 5 days, $612. Couple of more. I'm going to quickly run through them. Keep in mind, again, these are all 4 or 5-star properties. Dubai, 5 nights, $49. Prague, 4 nights, $1. Las Vegas, 4 nights, $49. Rome, 4 nights, $199. Algarve, Portugal, beautiful place, 4 nights, $159. Puerto Vallarta, Mexico. I've been to this resort. I've been on this trip. 4 nights, all inclusive, $299. Surprisingly good food. I ate a lot. I probably ate more than $299 worth, just me. But I'm a trained professional, but I can tell you that nowhere else, nothing comes close to these prices. Another one, Greece. What is it? 4 nights, $299. So when somebody tells me, listen, I don't travel that much, I don't know if this is of use to me, I tell them, listen, when you can travel at these prices, when you can stay in Prague for $1 or in Rome for $159, maybe you should get out of the house and see the world. But that's just me. Anyway, fourth platform. Again, what I'm emphasizing here, what I want you to understand, that you have access to 5 completely different functioning websites, essentially. And each one of them has tremendous benefits. I think each one of them alone is worth the price of the membership, and you get all 5. Next one is Getaways. This is access to timeshare condos. Remember, we are not timeshare salespeople. We have nothing to do with timeshares, but you can stay at timeshare luxury resorts. These are fully furnished, ready to receive a family apartments with utensils, kitchens, washer and dryer, stove, full functioning kitchen, etc. It's balconies, beautiful apartments. I'm going to show you what they look like. There's over 2,000 of them all over the world. Again, it's not restrictive. You can tell them, you can specify where, when, and it will give you the choices. So I put in Europe, and it tells me there's 235 places to spend your time. There's the map. These are the England, Italy, Spain, Portugal. Guys, look at the prices. And again, how is that possible? How is it possible that I can go to England or Spain for 7 nights and stay in an apartment for $0? Well, if you have enough points, and the way you get the points is just you wait every month, the points enter your account. You don't have to do anything. Just because you're a member of Travorium, you get these points. And as you accumulate them, the more of them you have, the less this price becomes. In my case, I have enough to buy down the price to 0. Here are some other examples where you have to pay a few extra dollars. You can pay $7 and stay at Canary Islands. Look at this resort on this ocean, on the sea rather. Studio for 7 nights. Okay, Cabo San Lucas, Mexico, $149 for 1-bedroom suite for 7 nights. Disney World, Florida, $142, 7 nights, 2-bedroom suite. This is a beautiful place. 3 bathrooms, full kitchen, full balcony. This is what these apartments look like. These are actual apartments that people who went there took pictures of. This is view from somebody's balcony. So these are fully furnished, nicely furnished apartments where you can bring a family, stock up, fill up the refrigerator, and not have to spend money on restaurants because you can cook at home. How would you like to have a view like this from your balcony? I would, especially for $0. I think you can't beat that. So anyway, the 5th and the last platform, we call it Trip Incentive. Every member of Travorium gets a free trip, free accommodations. Again, you have to pay taxes on this platform. You have to get there. You have to buy food, but the accommodations are free. These are 4 to 8 days trips over 40 countries, 100 destinations, and you get one of those trips per lifetime. It's a gift, if you will, from Travorium. The way it works, you pick a destination, pick a country, pick a city or place that you want to go to. Then you prepay taxes. Usually it's from $150 to $200, depending on how many days. And then you're given a choice of dates. You have 18 months, a year and a half, to take that trip, to choose a date. And then after you choose dates, you choose the hotels, and book the trip. And that's how it works. So again, just to summarize, 5 different platforms. Each one of them is worth the price of admission alone, but you have full access to all of them. Now, there's 3 levels of membership that you can use to join Travorium. First one is silver. It costs $70 one time, and then after starting the second month, it's $52.50, and you get access only to the first 2 platforms, the travel site and entertainment portal. You get no points. You earn no points when you're a silver member, but you don't need them because you don't have the access to platforms where points can be used. If you remember, the points can be used on world tours and getaways, those apartments that are offered to us, okay? Titanium is where you have access to all 5 platforms. It costs $150 first month, and starting month number 2, you put away, you set aside $75 in the form of 150 points, okay? So if month 1, 150, month 2, 300, month 3, 450, and as they accumulate, you can use them as dollars to pay for your vacations. Except here with world tours and getaways, you only get up to 50%, well, only 50% retail. Still a substantial discount, but the best package with deepest discounts and by far the most popular is the Platinum. Here it costs $270 one time. Starting month number 2, you put aside $135 in the form of 270 points, and you have access to all 5 platforms. Plus, for world tours and getaways, you get up to 100% off retail. When you think about what is 100% off, it's free. And remember, I showed you some of those trips are either $0 or $1 or $7 or $50. So that's all platinum level membership. Now, I think I explained to you pretty well, pretty thoroughly what the club membership offers. Now I'm going to get into the second portion, second half of the presentation. This is for those who want to make money. And if you have no interest in making money, I'm not going to hold you up, but my advice is to wait another probably 10, 15 minutes and listen to this part, because you might learn something new, something unexpected. I'm going to talk about residual income, and I don't know if you know what that is. Most people have no idea. 12 years ago, when I first was introduced to direct sales, to network marketing, I had no clue what residual income was. I was working. My wife and I had a mortgage business, which we were working a lot of hours, and I thought that's the only way to make the money that I needed to make, put in a lot of hours. And then I was introduced to this concept. I met people who said, if you build the right business, it can be built and then it works without you. And that's when you gain your freedom, because now you have the money that you need coming in every month. And you have the time to enjoy the money, to enjoy your life, to enjoy your family, to enjoy things you want to do. And I said, if that's something that's available to me and somebody will teach me, and they said, yeah, we will. That's how this works. If we teach you how to make a lot of money, we will benefit financially as well. And I said, I'm yours. I'm willing to go through the wall to get this type of income in my life. And in the past 12 years, my wife and I were able to build a very big business, a very big team, generating a very solid income. And I'm going to show you how to do that here. Warren Buffett, who happens to be the 5th wealthiest person in the world, said this: if you don't find a way to make money while you sleep, you will work until you die. If you don't like that retirement plan, work until you die, pay attention. I'm going to show you how to change that. So if you decide to become a partner with us, if you decide to not just enjoy the benefits of the club, but also to make money, it costs $80 annually. And again, I can hear people who know businesses. What kind of business can be started with $80? It's impossible. Businesses cost thousands, tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands of dollars. $80. Well, understand this is a different model. If you're familiar with franchise model, it's very similar. It's not exactly the same, but it's very similar where it's like a mini franchise where anybody who wants to start their own business and learn business ownership and build a business, now the financial barrier is no longer there. It's designed to allow anybody who wants to start a business do it because it's only $80 and anybody can find $80 a year. For that, you get everything you need to run the business: website, back office, all the marketing, videos, slides. The slides I'm showing you were put together by the company for me. Training, which is probably the most important thing you get. And I invite you to take full advantage of a lot of high-level training that we have. The Done For You product, which is our travel club, and tax advantages. Don't forget that in this country, in every country in the world, if you're an entrepreneur and you own a business, you have tremendous tax advantages. You can write off a lot of business-related expenses. And here, all your travel can be written off because it's a business-related expense. You are now in a travel business, so you can write off all your travel. That can amount to a lot of money. In our case, with my wife, this by far, the tax benefits by far outweigh any investment into the business that we had to make. Okay, let's begin here. First step, we have a referral program that allows you, remember I mentioned that you can get those points and all the benefits from those 5 platforms, you can get them for free. How? Just, again, why do we make money? What are we paid for? We're paid for, very simply, helping the company grow. Any business wants new customers, wants to grow. If we attract new members to Travorium, Travorium pays us. Specifically, if you involve 3 new people, register, attract, invite, use whatever word you want, but if 3 new platinum, I'm going to use the platinum membership as an example. It doesn't have to be platinum. People are free to join at any level. Only the numbers are slightly different. But if you invite 3 platinum members, you're going to start making $4.45 every day, which at the end of 30 days will become $135, which is exactly what you need to pay for your next month membership. So now your Travorium membership is free to you because you're making that exact amount of money. I hope that makes sense. So you continue to get points, 270 points to be specific. All the benefits, access to all 5 platforms, but now it doesn't cost you anything anymore. Okay, so that's the step number 1. And we're going to teach you and help you what you need to do, what you need to say to get people interested in joining our club. You don't have to figure that out. This business is designed for newbies, for people who've never done anything like this before, who have no idea what to start, where to start, what to do. Don't worry about it. We know that 99% of people who start in Travorium are people who've never done anything like this. We know the system is designed to help you and teach you what to do. Also, it's designed for people who are very busy. Don't let that stop you. Don't tell anybody that you're very busy, because just like, we don't want to tell people who have no money. Understand that telling people that you have no time should be just as, I don't know, not embarrassing, but it's not nothing to be proud of when you have no time, right? You have no money, especially if you don't have both. If you have no money, no time, something needs to change. That's the reason you're here. But even if you just don't have time, this is a perfect opportunity to create additional income and to create additional time into your life. So before we get into that, let me explain to you our business model. So remember the skepticism that I told you to suspend for a while? Let me explain where do our prices come from. My question was specifically, how is it possible that a company like Booking and Expedia, and we now know there's only 2 out of all of these, the real ones are only Expedia and Booking. How are they not able to offer same prices as unknown Travorium? Where do these deep discounts that Travorium offers come from? Well, very simple. It's just a different model. We have a subscription model. What does that mean? Well, let's use Booking as an example. How does Booking make money? They resell the hotel rooms to us at a profit. So they take the cost of the room. Let's say the cost of a Hilton room per night is $100. Booking sells it to us not for 100. They sell it to us for 200 because they have to make money to pay the salaries, to pay rents, to pay advertising, all the expenses. And by the way, Hilton now also, if you call Hilton directly, they will quote you 200, not 100. They're going to protect the biggest distributors, all these companies. Travorium sells that room to its members only for $100. We can't tell the world about it. We are sort of a well-kept secret. We only can show these prices to our members. We're a closed private club. But the benefit of being a member of this club is you have access to that $100 wholesale rate. So then the question is, well, if Travorium gives away rooms, how does Travorium make money? Travorium makes money on membership fees. If you're familiar with Netflix, if you're familiar with Costco, why does Costco have really good prices? I don't know about you, but every time I walk into Costco to buy milk and eggs, I end up with a cart that I can't move and things are falling out of it, and I spend $600. Why? Prices are really good. How come? How is Costco able to do that? Very simple. They make most money on membership fees. Remember the card that we have to show when we enter Costco? That's where Costco's profit come from, not from diapers and milk. Okay, so same thing. Travorium makes money on tens and hundreds of thousands of people paying the membership fees every month. That's number one. Guys, you need to get this because people are going to ask you. People are going to say, "Is it a cult? Is it? How can it be?" You know, I've heard it many times. It can be, and I can tell you that being in sales all my life, I think it's any salesman's dream to have a product or a service that you're selling that people's reaction is, it's too good to be true. It can be. Well, we found a service that's too good to be true, yet it's true because we have a disruptive model in the travel industry, the subscription model that all the businesses are now trying to turn to the subscription model because it benefits the business and it benefits its customers. Business, its stock goes up exponentially if they can predict with a high degree of certainty their cash flow. And on a subscription model, that's exactly what it allows a business to do. They know the number of subscribers, they know each month how much these subscribers are paying, so they can project their revenue for the next year. Their stock goes up, their customers benefit from lower prices because of the subscription. I keep hearing stories about hair salons putting their customers on subscription models. Every business today to buy, I don't know, Microsoft Word, you used to pay $100 and you can buy a software downloaded, or used to be buy it on a disk. Now you can't buy it anymore. You have to pay Microsoft $20 a month in order to use the Word, Excel, and all those programs. Travorium does the same thing. And again, I got to make it crystal clear to you so you can proudly say that we are doing something completely new. It's the 21st century model where booking is the last century antiquated model. Just like Netflix killed Blockbuster, our goal is to, I don't want to say kill, but become bigger than booking. And imagine where you can be 5 years from now financially if Travorium, listen, if we become a tenth of booking, we all are going to become multimillionaires. And if we become bigger, listen, this is why it's so exciting. You are looking at something at an infancy stage that's going to become huge. Anyway, let's keep going. Another key difference between Travorium and Booking is how we advertise. Booking spends millions and millions of dollars on advertising, on traditional, some of the advertising is antiquated. TV commercials, they pay a lot of money. I don't know why, because I don't think that many people watch TV anymore. The biggest bulk of their advertising dollars goes to search engines. Why? Because if you want to go to, let's say, Mexico, and you put that, hotels in Mexico in January, what comes up? Booking, Expedia, Orbitz, Priceline. Why do they come up on page 1 of Google? Because they pay Google millions and millions of dollars. Travorium will never show up there. Travorium does not pay for that, and you will never find Travorium on Google. The only way to find Travorium and learn about Travorium is like you're learning tonight, today. Somebody has to invite you to a presentation like this. So I hope at the end of this presentation, you're going to thank the person who invited you, because whatever your decision is about doing this with us, you will have learned something new, something that you didn't know about, and most of the world has no idea that this even exists, and now you know. So that's why we make money, because we are Travorium's advertising. The best form of advertising, word of mouth. Now in my mortgage business, my wife and I had a mortgage company for several decades. The best customer was always a referral from an existing customer. You can spend any amount of money on regular advertising. The referral from customers, from happy, satisfied customers, will always be the best form of promotion. And that's what we're doing. And if you still don't understand, and you will come across people who, because of being afraid of anything new, they're going to label this a pyramid. They're going to call it a scam, a cult. You're going to hear that. That's normal. If you look at where the world is going and how the world is doing, at least that's the way I see it. I want to go in a different direction. I want to do something different from what everybody else is doing. And that's it. But you need to know and fully own and be proud of what this is. This is an amazing disruptive model in the travel industry. But the refer a friend model, look, guys, microphones, please check your mics. All the big companies that you know, Costco, I already mentioned, refer a friend, get $50 bonus. T-Mobile, refer a friend. Xfinity, one of the biggest cable companies, refer a friend. Verizon, refer a friend, get paid. Chase, biggest pyramid. And I laugh at this. If you think we're a pyramid, all these companies are pyramids, because we do the same thing as Chase and as Verizon. We invite people, and for inviting them, for growing the business, we get paid. Now, how we get paid, that's another awesome thing, because I have never, in all my years in doing this type of business, network marketing, I've never seen such aggressive numbers. And if you have a frame of reference, if you can compare this to something else, like I can, I've seen compensation plans from several different companies. This is insane. So let me explain. So these numbers, these two columns, are total number of new members in Travorium who join Travorium based on your or your team's referral invitation. So the first line, Platinum Director, I already mentioned, you invite 3 people. And if you don't understand the left leg and right leg, don't worry about it. We just build 2 legs, 2 branches, but we will explain later. Just think of the total number of people, this plus this. So 1 plus 2 is 3. Now, this is a personal sales column in red. So in the first position, all 3 have to be your personal invitations. You don't have a team yet. You just invite 3 new people. You become a Platinum Director, and now every month you get a $135 check. That is exactly what you need to pay for your membership. If you want to grow further, if you want to not just have a business for free, but you want to make money, you will bring in 1 more person. So now you personally invited 4 new members, in this case, Platinum members in this example. And now you let these 4 people do what? Travel, talk to their friends about their travel, and look for their 3 people, because all these people want to get their membership for free also. At least I would hope so. It makes sense. If you can get something for free, why pay for it every month? So as time goes by, with the effort of these 4 people and your own, you should also continue talking to people, 4 will become 16. 8 plus 8. So this is 16 new platinum members that joined our club. You now become a one-star director, and you now get $10 every day, which at the end of month become $300 at least, because the bonuses, you also get $50 one-time bonus for making a sale. So if you personally invite a new platinum member, you make $50 one time. But we don't even talk too much about this because residual continuous income is what's so exciting. The world you guys are living in now is this: you do something one time and you get paid one time. You put in a week of work at your job, you get a paycheck. If you don't show up, there's no paycheck. If you're in sales, if you sell something, you get paid one time. You know, I know that model very well. I was in mortgages. I closed the mortgage, I got paid one time. Real estate, you sell a house, you get paid one time. Same with everything else. Here, you find 16 members, you make $300 every month. Why? What do you make $300 on? The membership fee that 16 people pay every month. I hope that's clear. If you invite one more person personally, so you now have invited 5 people, and you let these 5 people and these 16 people continue to travel, talk to their friends and family, look for their 3 people. Eventually, these 16 will become 50. 25 plus 25. 50 new platinum members join Travorium. Out of 50, you need to bring in at least 5 or more, but minimum 5. You're now a 2-star director, and every month you get $750 minimum. There's bonuses. You can double that. If you invite one more person, it can be $1,500. And on it grows. The more people join Travorium based on your team's effort, this is now not just you. You now have 50 people working, inviting people, and it becomes 126, 250, and you progress through the ranks, and your check goes from 750 to 2,100 to 3,100. When you become an ambassador, the definition or the requirement for ambassador is 376 people, out of which you personally need to bring in at least 10 or more. You now make $140 a day. Olga, please do me a favor. Mute the microphone, please, because it's very, very distracting. Thank you so much. So when you become an ambassador, it's $140 a day, $4,340 a month. But there's a whole list of bonuses that open up to you, and an average ambassador makes $10,000 a month. And again, I don't know what that means to you. We're all at different income levels. $10,000 might not be a lot of money, but understand the quality of this money. I'm showing you how to make $120,000 a year without working. How is it possible? Well, because after you build this team, 376 people, every month these people continuing to pay their membership. You can take a vacation for a month or for a year, and every month you're going to be getting a $10,000 check because every month these people are paying their membership. And on top of that, another reason, oh, by the way, ambassador is not the end all be all. You can continue to build, continue to grow. There is no limit to how much money you can make, right? This page ends at 1,152,000 a year, but we just ran out of space. If you want to make more, you're welcome to do so. There's no limit here. But ambassador run to this position because, first of all, 10 grand a month. Also, Travorium honors and spoils its ambassadors because ambassadors are just that. They represent Travorium to the world. Travorium wants ambassadors traveling, being on big stages in front of thousands of people, sharing their experience, sharing their lifestyle with them. So they pay for the trips. They pay for expensive gifts. Adela Hart loves Louis Vuitton. They take them to Louis Vuitton on their dime. They buy bags, shoes, whatever. I don't even know what Louis Vuitton sells. I'll ask my wife next time. I'll know better. So, and when you're a 3-star ambassador, you get an Omega watch. This is a James Bond watch, because when you're a 3-star ambassador, you're James Bond. You're cool, calm, and collected, and you deserve to wear a James Bond watch. So ambassador lifestyle is awesome. The pools, bonus pools, the Louis Vuitton experience, vacation, awards. Try it. I promise you, you'll like it. So at this point, Better Life Company, this is a business opportunity showing people how to make money by showing others how to save money. I like to just say it. You travel and you make money, and you show people how to do that. So, guys, I really appreciate your time. Let's see. I'm going to stop sharing. We're going to